The Sharks win against Old Glory DC. But at what cost? A dub, but no reward. So we started off with the ball as far as I remember. We had to do one or two things. One, hope for Anthem to somehow beat Chicago, which I said this last week. It was not possible, but it turned out to be a pretty darn good game. But inevitably, we knew the result of that game, as Chicago, having no surprise there, would beat Anthem. Although they had some scary moments, Chicago House winds up winning against Anthem. Which, if we can't rely on Anthem, which we didn't, then there's the other option. We have to beat Old Glory DC by 7 points or more. We had to do it. We just had to do it. So when we beat them 7 points or more, from my knowledge, we get an extra bonus point, which would be critical for Miami Sharks because it will get them closer up to the playoff line behind DC, and also prevents DC from clinching their spot with their bonus point. So that's what was on the line. Now, in the first 10 minutes, not much going on. There were a couple of chances, a couple of errors, and then there was a yellow card issue to Robertson. There was a situation where you seemingly wanted to bring them down, not releasing, and then Robertson from DC goes in the bin. So Videla gets 3 points off the penalty kick, 3-0 Sharks. A couple minutes later, Bonasso with a couple of really good plays off the counter, and he's gone. A couple of players just gone down the field. And Bonasso with the rugby ball was seemingly going to put the rugby ball on the ground right there on the left side. But his teammate, I believe it was Thomas Kubeli, told him, no, go this way, go right, do it under the goalpost to get automatic 7. And that turned out to be a pretty good advice from Kubeli, as Bonasso would get automatic 7 for the Sharks. Awesome stuff there. Then the penalty ends. Old Glory would try to get their points in, and then they were not able to do so. However, the Sharks off the counter gets another try off the Ardell in the 36th minute to make it 15-0, and Videla kicks a 2-point conversion to make it 17-0. Awesome start for the game so far. That's how we're going to lead off, right? Danielle would somehow be able to get the ball to the ground. He gets a try. Robertson gets a 2-point conversion to make it 17-7. And that's your halftime score. The first, I want to say 30 minutes, no score at all. This is where I'm just flabbergasted and so frustrated. The Sharks had chances, and I mean great chances to score the try of their own. Problem is, they just keep knocking it on. And they keep making some errors, critical errors, that keep turning the ball over to DC. And meanwhile, DC had close chances to score their try. And then at one point, the Sharks headlock someone, and then they give away the ball, which ultimately led to a try to make it 17-12. With 8 minutes left, the Sharks were just not able to get a score in, which is critical, because if we get the score, we would still have a chance to even make the playoffs with the bonus points. And then they give up a try to Powers. Robertson missed the 2 points, which would have been huge if we capitalized to make it 17-12. For the rest of the game, the Sharks, they were very, very, very close to scoring a try. Honestly, if I was in the shoes, I probably would have gambled and do a little drop kick to try to get 3 points. Because 17 plus 3 equals 20, and for 20-12, that's more than 7 points. That's 8 points. I'm pretty sure that would have been a bonus point there from my knowledge. But they didn't do it. Instead, DC held on, knowing they could easily hold on. They don't even need to win the game. They just need to be within 7 to lose and still get the bonus point, and then still clinch the playoff spot. And that's what they did. They just kicked it out of bounds off the scrum. And while the Sharks did win 17-12, it does not mean we get a bonus point. I think we get 4 points off of this, as far as not. Yeah. With this win, and with the bonus point of Old Glory DC, we are 31. We have 31 points with 15 games played, 6-0-9 of the season, 31 points in total. That's 6 points behind Old Glory DC, and if you get take a guess with that elimination, next week there's just nothing to play for. We are done. We are not going to the playoffs. However, I will say this though, and I'm gonna do the separate video of this immediately when this video is uploaded. It's a pretty fun season to watch. You know, 6 wins, not bad. I'll take those 6 wins. But man, tough. It's so tough. And it's tough for the Sharks too. And you know, as some games I was pretty frustrated. I'm always going to give them the benefit of the doubt because it's their first season. It's literally their first season in franchise history in the Major League Rugby. So they're still learning. They're still getting adapted into this. But 6 wins in their first season, I mean, that's not bad. That is honestly not bad. And the Sharks, they have the fire. They have the heart. They proved it this season. Yes, the win-loss is not going to be in our favor, but they showed a lot of heart this season, the Miami Sharks. And they're going to be a darn good team when they put the right pieces together. I'm so darn excited for the Sharks' future. Also, one more note, unrelated. How about those Jersey kids? Oh my God. Those are definitely the definition of a city vice. You got the blue on top, the pink on the bottom. It's really, really nice jersey. Anyway, I'm going to make a separate video right now talking about the Sharks season, what went wrong. Kind of like a mini review, but it's more like a breaking news video. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this recap. If you have enjoyed this video, if you like, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG is back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you if you're an entertainment user. This is Miami TVG signing off, folks. Adios.